Well, Charlotte Flair, welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. Tonight, you shocked the whole WWE universe, and you put a cherry on top of 2022 because you walk out of here tonight as the 14-time world champion. How do you describe what tonight felt like?
I'm a little speechless right now. 2022 was just like the best year of my life. Like, even going back to the beginning, I was able to wrestle in Saudi Arabia for the first time. I beat Ronda Rousey for the first time at WrestleMania, which was always a bucket list. And then I got married, traveled the world with my husband, and then ending the year where I belong, where I'm home. It was picture perfect, fairy tale, and this is the first time I've ever been away since 2015. So to come back, before my music hit, I was like, do I know how to be that, that serious? Like, for 8 months, I haven't had, I've gotten to never take off the crown, but I just kind of, let it chill. You know what I mean? No, I'm just honored to be back and pay back to Ronda. I don't know if she thought that I was just going to let the last match, the I Quit match, go. When I went home, I thought to myself, I'm a lot of things to a lot of different people, but the one thing I'm not is I'm not a quitter. So I just waited till the right opportunity, the right time, and 14 time.
Well,
That's crazy.
Congratulations, Charlotte. We are certainly glad to have you back here on the Blue Brand, and happy 2023.
Thank you. Happy New Year's, guys.